Ali's name is even figuring into Tuesday's California primary, where Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton are going head-to-head in what's expected to be a close contest. But they're saving their biggest jabs for Donald Trump. Our David Wright is on the story for us this morning right there in California. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Paula. The man who wants to make America great again is coming under fire this morning for expressing his admiration for the greatest. Donald Trump's rivals are calling him hypocritical. It all started with Trump tweeting his respects for Muhammad Ali, or as he put it, a truly great champion and a wonderful guy. He will be missed by all. But on Saturday, Trump's opponents reminded him of the attacks the GOP candidate has made against Ali's religion.
Don't tell us how much you love Muhammad Ali, and yet you're going to be prejudiced against Muslims in this country.
It's really troubling to see someone seeking the most important job probably in the world who talks about people like that.
Talking about not letting any more Muslims in America.
Muhammad Ali himself called Trump out after that mass shooting in San Bernardino when Trump proposed banning all Muslim immigrants from entering the U.S.
Until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on.
At the time, Ali said in a statement, speaking as someone who has never been accused of political correctness, I believe that our political leaders should use their position to bring understanding about the religion of Islam.
On a day that we are mourning Muhammad Ali, it's worth remembering that we live in a country where people can break down barriers, where they can worship their own God.
Trump told the New York Times he didn't think that Ali's San Bernardino statement was referring to him, and an Ali family spokesman reportedly said that Ali was referring to jihadists and extremists, not to Trump. Dan?
Right, and that's an important piece of context. David, thank you for your reporting this morning. Let's bring in ABC News chief anchor George Stephanopoulos, who has an exclusive interview with Hillary Clinton this morning. Good morning, sir. How's it going? So in your interview with Clinton, she goes hard at Donald Trump yet again. What do you think of this new tough stance she's taking? Is it working for her?
Well, it's clearly firing up her supporters. There's no question about that. I think a lot of Democrats are looking at that and saying she's doing exactly what we would hope she would do for a long, long time. Remains to be seen how that's going to play out over the next 5 months of the general election once she wraps up the primaries. But I do believe if the Clinton camp can maintain this kind of sustained attack, it will put Donald Trump on his heels. One of the things you've seen for the last couple of days is that he's not driving the news cycle as much as her attacks have been driving the news cycle.
Before she takes him on fully, though, she has to get through the primaries, and we got a big one coming up on Tuesday in California. If Bernie Sanders wins there, how much does that weaken her?
It's not going to help, and I think it guarantees that he stays in through the convention. But even if Bernie Sanders wins in California, it's all but certain that Hillary Clinton's going to have the pledged delegates, enough delegates to secure the nomination at about 8 o'clock on Tuesday night once the votes come in from New Jersey. She won Virgin Islands yesterday, likely to do very well in Puerto Rico today, fewer than 60 delegates away from having the delegates she needs to get the nomination. So it's almost, the math just doesn't work for Bernie Sanders here.
So it could be embarrassing, but it won't change the outcome. So one last question. In your interview, you press her very hard on the ongoing email controversy. How much of a cloud is this over her campaign?
Well, it continues to dog her. And, she had that tough State Department Inspector General report. That's what I questioned her about, where they said it was clear that this use of the personal server was not approved. She doesn't accept that conclusion. I think that she's going to continue to fight on that. But the big question is going to be, what does the FBI do? She tells me in the interview that she still has not been contacted by the FBI. If she ends up being indicted, all bets are off. But as you know, she and her team say that is just not going to happen.
George, thank you. It's a tense and very interesting exchange. A lot of people are going to want to see it. And I want to remind everybody, George's interview with Hillary Clinton will air later this morning on This Week, right here on ABC. George, thanks again.